Adam's decision-making process definitely needs to be looked at and corrected. It's bad.
Jackie and Tom, it's so lovely to meet you. Thanks for chatting with me today.
Thank
You
you. You're
too. I love everything in your background.
Thank you so much. We're just hanging out with everyone on the internet that is anxiously awaiting the show to drop season three. How did it feel to say goodbye to Cousins Beach?
oh, it was sad.
I mean, I'm just grateful for the time that we have had.
Okay, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, because I think back on the last few seasons and I'm so grateful that we met
Yes,
and
same.
that all of us are friends. I mean, I keep in
Yes.
touch with everyone,
Yeah,
checking on.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We've had a great run.
Yes, indeed.
I think that because of this show, I'm gonna want to go back to where we shot the show because it's so beautiful.
Oh yeah, my kids have been asking actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we go back to that beach? And I'm like, let's do it. It is so, so beautiful there.
Yeah.
We were very lucky that we got to be there.
I think we all need to plan a Cousins Beach vacation after watching the show because it's so beautiful and it looks like it's so much fun to shoot on location. I was so excited to chat with both of you specifically because I think that the role of a parent in a teen based television show is so fascinating and such an iconic piece of the YA literature and television world. So I wanted to kind of dig into that with both of you a little bit and ask you what you think makes an iconic parent in teen television.
Oh my goodness. Who do you think of when you think of like parents from TV? I don't know why Peter Gallagher from the OC is like popping into my head right now.
Oh,
Because I loved him in that.
wow. I think of the parents from My So-Called Life.
Gosh, I don't even know who like played the parents. Gosh.
Golly gee.
Willikers.
Who, my baby.
Who were the parents in My So-Called Life?
Wonderful, wonderful actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summertime? Fresh Prince?
I
Was it
As well.
hate him.
Jazzy
That's
Jeff?
that's the takeaway from today.
I think it's cool. I think it's a great opportunity. I mean, we're both parents in real life. So, playing parents on TV is like, that's our thing. It's what we do now.
That's what we do. But what I feel for my character is that we get to see different sides of her. And it's not just like a one note, annoying parent cramping your style. You can see where she comes from and that she does come from love, but she doesn't always do the right thing. And that parents also make mistakes. I feel like it's iconic when you can see the full person. For
Right.
me. Yeah.
Totally. And I love the opportunity to make the actors who play our kids on the shows, like, make them feel as awkward as possible, as a dad should.
I think that's like the joy of parenting
That is the joy of it.
is that you get to do that
Yeah.
and then tell bad jokes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tons of dad jokes.
I really love the contrast and the similarities between your characters because I think on face value they can come off as very different parenting styles, very different characters, but when we really dig into who they are and what they're trying to do for their kids, you can see the heart and you can see the impact on the characters, like on the teen characters. I wonder in your prep for these characters what you think about their decision making and kind of where the root of that comes from. Could you each speak a little bit about what you think of your character's decision making process?
Adam's decision-making process definitely needs to be looked at and corrected. It's bad. How about Laurel?
I think Laurel does her best. Like I feel like in season two, there were some missteps. There were some missteps.
Sure.
But at the heart, it comes from a place of love. And she really is always trying to do the best for her kids. And so, I feel like in that sense, I don't know if we need research for that. I feel like we as people try to do that for our kids, that
Oh, yeah.
we try to support them in making good decisions and to have confidence and a sense of self-worth and,
Absolutely.
help them grow. So I feel like at the core, that is who Laurel is and what she tries to do for her kids.
I mean, I think in real life we're both pretty good parents. I mean,
Yeah. We try.
our kids seem all right. We tried. What's something that Laurel did that was like a big mistake in the first two seasons, do you think?
I think that she tried to protect her kids and didn't communicate with them. And instead of trying to, what she thought was protecting their feelings was really isolating them and herself from them. And in my personal life with my kids, I try to communicate. Like I
Right.
try to have an open conversation and have nothing be off limits so that they can always feel comfortable coming and talking to me.
Well, with that in mind, I wonder if you'd indulge me in a quick game talking about some other decisions iconically made in teen television, and you can tell me what decision you think your characters would make.
Okay.
Are we on the same team for this? Because if we're not on the same team, I gotta like gear up for competitive Jackie.
Well, I think everyone can win in this situation.
We're all winning. Okay,
but I'm
hear
winning.
that? Oh boy.
Well, I think that some of the situations parents find themselves in on teen television can be a little bit tricky. So I wonder what your characters would do if they found themselves in the Gossip Girl universe where you're receiving threats from a rival business partner. What would you do to protect your family? And then I'll tell you what decision was made in the show on the other side of your answer.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow. Okay. All right. So,
do.
oh man. Well, Adam would just go crazy. Oh man, he's like a cutthroat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would find out who's doing it and have them just, buried. Not literally, but like,
But maybe.
social, maybe socially, financially. What do you think?
I think Laurel is more mature than Adam. I think she would go there and have a conversation, a stern conversation.
Well, I can tell you that the character of Bart Bass did choose a very Adam approach. He staged a car crash and paid off a doctor to fake his death and save his family.
That's so Adam.
Yep. So I won.
No, I still
I got it
also
right.
won. She only talked about the character that was like yours next.
Well, I'll give you one that maybe leans a little bit more Laurel. In Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Joyce Summers gets into an argument with Buffy and tells her to get out and not come back. What do you think Laurel, we'll start with you, would do in that situation?
I think Laurel would be like, you need to go talk to this person and work out your difference. I feel like even though she doesn't always practice what she preaches, she is like pragmatic and mature and would be like, you need to go talk to that person and find out what is happening and talk it out and work it out.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that in the show, Joyce got mad that Buffy followed her advice. So perhaps that's a little bit relatable to Belly and Laurel's relationship.
Oh, yes, that does sound familiar.
Well, thank you both so much for chatting with me. I think the work that you've done on the show has been so fun to watch, and I'm excited to see where we leave Cousins Beach this summer.